This video brought to you by Green Man Gaming. Green Man Gaming. Go to the website or I'll stab you. Yeah, I'll stab you. This is no longer an advertisement, it is a threat. What's good?
Really? That's your fucking intro?
Yep.
Good God, man.
So today we're gonna learn about the mending cantrip.
Can mending heal a homunculus?
It cannot.
I fucking love that episode.
This spell repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch. Such as a broken chain link, two halves of a broken key, a torn cloak, or a leaking water skin. As long as the break or tear is no longer than 1 foot in any dimension, you mend it, leaving no trace of the former damage. The spell can physically repair a magic item or construct, but the spell can't restore magic to such an object. Now I'm wondering, if Sandra accidentally snaps her horn off, can it fix that?
No.
I'm not sure, because that material is technically considered dead.
Maximum velocity.
Well, yeah, but it's like... It would be the same concept as, like,
Key systems
repairing
at optimal
a living
levels,
creature.
readying for
Because, like, the form of creatures is, like, attached to their soul or some shit. It's, I don't know. There's some weird meta magic bullshit that comes with it, but yeah, you can't do stuff with the mend spell on living creatures.
I tell you, I have this really funny situation in my head regarding mending and Sandra's flute.
Do you even have mending?
I do. That's my one cantrip.
Wait, druids get mending?
Yeah. Apparently.
I thought only wizards got mending.
I'm not sure.
Let me double check that.
Actually, I think you're wrong. What's her face? Jester from Critical Role is a cleric, and she has
jump
mending.
into next system.
Let's see, who can learn mending? Bard, cleric, druid, sorcerer, wizard. Okay, so all spellcasters.
Yep. It's
Okay.
a fairly simple spell.
It's a good spell.
It is a very good spell. It takes a minute to cast, requires touch, it needs 2 lodestones, but I got a component pouch, so that's totally fine. Because I do plan on learning more cantrips.
You cannot.
What do you mean?
Unfortunately, I don't think you are allowed to learn new cantrips.
I'm looking into that right now.
I think you have to level up in order to gain new cantrips.
Well, then that's what I mean.
Okay.
Because I plan
Like-
to have a bunch of them.
Okay, because, like, for a wizard, they can learn spells from finding stuff and
God,
learning
there's too many
it from...
fucking spells in this.
Like, wizards can learn spells by, like, reading the spells and copying it out of a spell book or a scroll, you know? I don't know if sorcerers do that. I don't remember if they...
Course adjustment.
I think they do. I don't remember if sorcerers have a spell book, though.
We have bard spells.
Frame
cleric
shift
I've
now
never played a
engaged.
sorcerer.
No anomalies
paladin
detected.
Spells, ranger spells. Yeah, I should learn a couple of those, shouldn't I?
All systems check out. No one.
Ranger spells are, I think most of those are unlocked as level features, but yeah, you might want to know some.
But we're
ranger
doing
spells.
revised rangers, so it's totally different.
It's only different in the class features.
Oh, well, that's okay then.
I mean, it's not okay. It kind of breaks the character, but, you know, whatever.
You know what someone said to me about Rangers?
That they're super fucking underpowered.
Just play fighter with a bow. It's way better.
It is way better. It's like indefinitely better. The only thing that a ranger really brings to the team the only thing a ranger brings to the team as far as like utility is concerned is like you're never gonna get ambushed, and even then, like if you get lucky or the dice are in your favor or you're not an idiot, you can probably avoid the danger of getting ambushed. So it's really not that big of a deal.
Here's a spell that I picked up too that I'm going to be using a lot. It is called Ensnaring Strike, which is the next time I hit something with a weapon attack, a writhing mass of thorny vines. Hang on, let me park this ship. A writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact that the target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained. And take damage for at the beginning of every turn they have.
Is it a roll to hit?
It's a strength saving throw. It's just okay. I cast it on like a bonus action because it costs a bonus action to. Okay, a hypothetical scenario. My turn comes up. I will use my bonus action to cast Ensnaring Strike on myself because that is the range of it. And then for my action, I'm gonna hit a guy, and then he has to do a strength saving. If I hit him, I get to do my damage on top of he has to do a strength saving throw or he gets ensnared.
Okay.
While restrained by this spell, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each of its turns.
Adjusting
The
for
creature
jump.
restrained by the vines or one that can touch the creature can use its action to make a strength check against your spell. On success, the target is freed.
And then that rolls against your save DC.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that would be fucking hell for just about anything I could throw at you guys at your level.
Uh-huh. That's why I got it. Because it's a really cool spell.
Hi, puppy. What's wrong?
Hi, Shane.
Oh, my puppy. Shane's hungry.
Oh. I'm hungry too.
I'm sorry, my son.
I want a turkey sandwich with tomato.
Why?
Also pickles.
Why would you want that? Why would you want any of that?
Because food is awesome. Isn't it?
I'd say it's beautiful.
Food is amazing.
I had to put a disclaimer on my Snapchat and Facebook. Everybody's thinking I'm a scalper.
Why do they think that?
For that?
For the picture of Party Hardy at my place with the 4 copies of Monster Hunter, and I'm just like, whoa, guys, you know me better than that. Even your best bud Marcus
Vectors.
thought I was being a scalper. He knows me better. Like I would ever be a scalper. I was like, I'm not a
Hyperspace
fucking
velocity
monster.
reached. Exit destination
I want to kill
confirmed.
all of those
Arrival
people.
in 5,
Or as I
4,
told him, I'm not
3,
a monster. I'm a
2, 1.
Because he tried to say, like, oh, are you sure you're not a monster, Shalab? And I was just like, excuse you, I'm a cryptid. I didn't eat all those people to not be a Wendigo. I did not cannibalize all those people to not be a cryptid.
Still upset with you.
That's okay, I'm upset with everybody.
It was dumb. It was dumb and stupid. Hey, Hunter.
What's up?
See, this is a person of culture. This is someone's on my side here.
No.
Hey.
Hunter's the opposite.
Thanks, dude.
Hey, be nice.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, see, I'm on your side, Hunter. Now fucking agree with me. Look up episode 2 of Supernatural, season 1.
2005.
And look at this fucking special effect,
No,
right?
it's 2005, dude.
What?
So,
Budget and
shut the fuck up.
2005.
Stop defending it. It was a bad effect.
Ready.
Not bad effect.
You're a bad effect. Fuck
You folks at home can try this too.
So, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go and look up the Wendigo from episode 2, season 1 of Supernatural. Alright?
Right.
And the reason I'm having you do that is because there are scenes in that show, in that episode, where the opening scene is they set up their monster for the episode because it's kind of a monster of the week deal.
Yeah.
Of like, you know, monster hunters.
I know. I
And-
am familiar with the.
Okay, cool. So you know what's up. So that episode, they set up the Wendigo to be like a speed demon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they show it like fucking jolting around in the background, and it's like, oh, it's too inhumanly fast. It's too fast for the human eye. Ugh. Right?
Yeah.
And then halfway through the episode, after they get into the forest and the Wendigo starts quote unquote hunting them, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a special effect that is so badly out of place that I laughed out loud, and Shane still thinks I'm stupid for it. It was a fucking... So
I don't think you're stupid. I think you're being too hard.
they set up this creature to be a speed demon. And how do you communicate speed demon to fucking, like, anything? Just like off the top of your head, what is the special effect you would use to communicate this thing is too fast to see?
Probably a blur.
A blur, exactly. You'd use a blur.
He was a blur.
It was not a blur. It was a guy. Okay, so you know how the Predator, the Predator effect with like the weird like mirror almost translucency effect, where it's like obviously a silhouetted thing, but they just made it see through.
Sure.
So for this creature, they had somebody get into a morph suit and fucking like goblin hop like in the bottom right corner of the screen for like 20 frames. And then that was the special effect, and it's like dramatic moment like, oh, they're running from the Wendigo, and it's just like it's this fucking guy like goblin hopping like.
But I think you're being too harsh.
I am
2005
not being too harsh.
2005 plus budget issues. It's not a big deal. And
2005
It's their second episode.
2005 plus budget issues I could understand if they skimped on the costume, right? That's why I've softened on the let me see the monster thing. I get it. They had a really good glove for that one scene where the Wendigo snaps the guy's neck.
But they really didn't want
And
to
they had
on
a
the
pretty
costume.
good thing. That's the thing. They
No,
did
a good costume's way more important than good special effects, in my opinion.
they're both special effects.
Yes, but I'm saying the costume is more important.
They skimped on the costume. They obviously did because they didn't want to show the monster.
Well,
They
yes,
were
you have to think
scared
about-
to show the monster because they blurred it out all the time. Okay,
What
this is
about
the thing.
Mind Chef shit,
They
though?
had the mask good, right? They felt confident in the mask. That's why they showed it when the monster screamed, right? And they felt confident in the gloves they had. That's why they shoot down and they fucking snap the guy's neck in a practical effect. It was great. I was like, yeah, more of that. I didn't really care if they were like, oh man, this goblin body looking thing isn't really like, it's not really super duper up to snuff. You know what? Let's just fucking blur it. Let's just have this fucking Wendigo walking in the background, blurred the fuck out, and when the main character is looking directly at this thing, it's not a field of view effect, it's just like censored. It's like a censored creature that's just like walking, just like hobbling its way down the hall.
That's how
not
you
at them, but fucking away from them.
That's how you describe it, huh?
Yeah. He's fucking just walking away. Like, away from him. The main character's looking at him, and they made it very obvious he is looking at the monster, and they don't show the monster. They just keep it blurred, and then he's like, oh man, better get out of here. And I was like, fucking pussies. You had good effects for the mask and the gloves. That's all I need. Just show the fucking body. Give me the monster. That's all we need. Like, even if it looks crap, it's still good because at least you're owning it. Like, that's all I wanted. They are so scared. And then, like,
All
later on in
systems
the
checked
episode,
out.
when they do show the
No
monster, the costume looked great. And I was so pissed. Like, how are you going to be so insecure about your monster that you don't show it? Like, even if it's
Because of people like you.
like, the thing that killed me was
Calling
just
you out.
the thing that absolutely killed me was just like they started the episode and they set this thing up to be like the Flash but a monster, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds fucking awesome. Like, when they first started the episode, I thought it was werewolves, and then they're like, oh no, this thing eats people. I was like, Shane, you think it's... And Shane said, like, it's a Wendigo? And I was like, yeah, Wendigo, that seems about right. And then it was, and I was very happy with that. I thought it was cool.
These are actually
And then
really
they
good-looking planets.
And then they had the goblin hop, and I was just like, you fucked it up. They ruined it.
You ruined it.
Like, how? I don't understand how you fucked that up. So yes, at some point, whoever's watching, you, Hunter, I need you to look it up too. I need you to see the goblin hop.
Yeah, Bob.
I need you to see the goblin hop and agree with me that even for 2005, in the context of the episode, why did they think that was a good effect for, like, Speed Demon?
Both of you are harsh, picky bitches. I don't want to hear that.
All I wanted was a mustard blur!
I don't know.
All I wanted was them to smear their thumb across the fucking camera. That would have been enough for me. I just need a
2005
blur.
is also the year that Gears of War came out, so...
Gears of War was fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
Just fine. It wasn't good. It was just fine.
Just happened.
Shane is giving me so much fucking lip. I will shove my entire hand down your throat if you don't shut the fuck up right now.
God, you're violent.
Your hand too big, though.
Like I said, I will shove it down. I'll tickle your colon. From here. I'll reach all the way through.
I'm not a puppet.
Wear you like a puppet.
Sorry, you don't get to hear that one. That one was just for me.
Don't worry. You'll both get
I think you're gonna be the one who gets yours.
Vector.
I'm Bob. I don't understand what special effects are.
Are you fucking my ass right now?
No, not yet.
Not yet!
J.J. Abrams doesn't know what a special
But
effects.
straight up, it's bad. It's a bad effect.
You bitch, you
Fucking
bitch.
J.J. Abrams doesn't know what special effects are. That's what.
Is it? Wait, who was the guy who directed Supernatural? Didn't we? Oh wait, no, it was M. Night Shyamalan that did the Unbreakable series. Shane wanted to see that. Not
the
like the
second
first
two.
movie, but like the second two with that one actor that is like blowing up hard right now. What's his name?
He's not even particularly blowing up hard, but I love him as an actor. He's so good at what he does of getting into the role, no matter how outlandish it is.
He's a method
Chris?
actor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was. He was the guy from Split. You remember that movie?
Nope.
Yeah, that guy.
You don't remember Split?
No, I don't
Course
remember
adjustment.
Split.
The guy with the many personalities.
Dude, that one- yeah.
the split personality that abducted those girls.
No. I never saw this movie.
As Mr. Movie Critic, I expect you to know.
Didn't that win like?
I'm a
that
movie
win, like,
critic,
Best
and that doesn't
Actor?
mean I've
It won
seen
some
every
very high
fucking
marks.
movie
I
on the
remember
planet.
Exactly what it won, but it was like he was.
Yeah,
given
but it's
honors.
like that. Come on, you gotta at least be watching the stuff that the Academy puts up for awards, because the Academy is like the biggest crock of shit.
Why would I?
And,
Why
like,
would
I
I? I'm not
ignore
part of
all
the
things,
Academy.
and
I don't
even I
pick
was
the
You don't have to be a
Oscars.
part of the Academy, but it's a good benchmark for where movies are right
I don't
now.
pick the
Well, I mean,
Oscars.
dude, I used ad blocker, and I was still seeing those ads like crazy. You can't say you never even saw ads for that shit. Like,
I honestly
It
do
was-
not
it was
remember a
pretty
movie
everywhere.
called Split.
yeah, it was.
Do you remember the movie Glass? Do you remember the ones for that?
Okay, you're gonna have to pick a movie that has more than one word in its title.
It was directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
That would explain it because I don't watch his crap.
You don't watch Shyamalama Ding Dong's movies?
No,
Jump
because
into next
9
system.
times out of 10 he makes crap.
They are very bad, but
You love
System
to shit
jump
on
engaging.
people. Why wouldn't you want to keep shitting
Yeah,
on
exactly.
I
them?
haven't
Why
hit
wouldn't
him yet.
you should.
I should.
Confirming
He's very
exit
much
point.
worth hitting. Isn't he like-
I've liked some of his movies.
I can't think of really one off the top of my head that I liked. I think Sixth Sense was okay, but I don't remember if that was him.
Would have been one of his early ones. His early ones were actually really
Didn't he do
good.
Avatar?
Huh?
Did he do Avatar?
No, that was James Cameron.
James Cameron.
He also did Titanic.
Wait, which Avatar?
The good one?
I mean, I'm
No,
still
like,
going to relentlessly.
You mean
shame
Avatar as in
people
blue
for-
people?
Wait, did you
or
mean Avatar: The Last Airbender?
No, I know he did that one.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember
Okay.
who did Avatar.
That was James.
Avatar, but I will still relentlessly shame him forever for The Last Airbender. That was the most horrible, whitewashed piece of shit.
That movie was absolute garbage.
Yeah, that was a crime for it. That was a crime to cinema.
That
I still
was.
can't believe, like, the whitewashing of that was so insane. They literally took, like, the only, like, white character and made him, like, a person of color. Meanwhile, most of the other characters in that show were people of color, and they made all of them white. And then they're like, you know what? Let's make Zuko, Mr. Bad Guy, a person of color, and then like Aang, kind of, because they made him.
No, it's Ong. They couldn't even
He
get the
just
name right.
looked like he is an Asian person. But I feel like you made the one bad guy, Zuko, who is very white in the show, you made him a person of color. That's a really bad message. You whitewashed the fuck out of that.
Was Zuko even white?
Yes.
He was white.
If you look
Yeah.
at Zuko's character, white as white can be. Meanwhile, you have Katara, and you have like the rest of the Water Tribe, people of color, stuff like that. And it was
Adjusting for
like, why
gem.
would you make them white? And then the one bad guy was the only person of color. That's really fucked up. That's really racist.
That's. Wow. I didn't even think about that.
It's not good. Not a good look, Shyamalama.
Jesus Christ.
And Aang was just very like very white in skin color, so I mean it wasn't too far off for him just being of like the actor being of Asian descent and everything. He was still fair skinned.
See, I feel like most of those characters were all coded very white.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, just especially Katara and Sokka. They were both like they picked like the whitest people they could find to be the actors for them. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, I feel like it would have been like slightly off message to. Well, no, it wouldn't have been because you like if you. I'm sure there.
I mean, it only makes.
I'm sure there are native Inuit like actors out there who could be
Well, yes, of course.
hired for that.
Well, yeah, of course. But it was just the fact that it looked really bad from that perspective of having them look like the whitest fucking people in the world, and then purposely making Zuko, who in the show is very fucking white, be the darkest skinned person in that movie. That is fucked. That is so fun.
See, if they took it in the direction where Warhammer did, where they took the white guy and made him black, but it was just because he was burned by dragons, like, okay, fine. But still.
It was just, did you really have to do that? Because it's like, even if it was completely unintentional, which, you know, probably was, he should have easily seen the cues, or at least one person of color probably noticed, but didn't want to fucking tell him, you know? Like, kind of weird that, you know, the darkest guy here's the bad guy.
I think the production for that movie, too, was just all over the fucking place.
I have serious doubts that there was a production staff for that movie.
No, it makes me super sad.
Someone had to make it.
I saw that shit in theaters.
Leaving system.
Oh no.
I went and saw it in theaters. My dad wanted to see it too and everything. We sat there, watched it. My dad didn't like it, and he likes most movies, and I just sat there fucking steaming.
Scanning for anomalies.
He likes fucking, like,
He
video game movies.
He likes just about anything. He's not that picky when it comes to movies.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the fact that
I
he
know the
was
type.
like, I didn't like that, and then me sitting there trying not to just start like just screaming profanities in the theater, like I was pissed. I wanted to walk out within like the first 20 minutes.
Bad movie. When even Shane acknowledges that your movie's bad, you've fucked something up hard.
Cause I'm pretty lenient.
I should review that movie.
But I love that show so much, though.
Still haven't watched it.
Yeah, we should watch it.
Oh my god.
I think that's something that I need to watch on my own.
You should. It's really good.
Like, when it comes to, like,
It's okay.
serialized...
We'll keep watching Supernatural together and having 4-hour-long arguments.
I'll shut up about Look, I will shut up in the middle of the Supernatural, okay? I promise. When we watch stuff, I'll make sure that I'm not...
You can still, like, what is it, say some things, just don't relentlessly bash and shout loudly over the TV for most of the episode like you did for the fucking Wendigo. I had to keep telling you to shut the fuck up.
I just wanted to see the monster, man!
Literally trying to listen to the characters talk. Show me the monster!
They're not they didn't say anything interesting, I guarantee it.
Still want to.
So you want to hear them talk about nothing?
But the person who didn't mind any of the talking from Dragon Ball Z as a child. I didn't mind it. And I would tell my dad to be quiet because I was trying to listen.
You want some
want to be quiet.
You want some
Hey.
Love you too, man.
I should review that movie.
The Avatar?
Yeah.
Leaving system.
I think it would be a good one for you. Are you gonna eat?
Did you not see me while I stood next to you eat my 2 chicken tendies and my Pringles?
Oh, that's what you did. Sorry, I thought you were making like a what do you call it? It's a fucking like banquet meal or something.
No. I still had those 2 tendies left, and then I just grabbed one of my little things of Pringles.
Ooh. Oh, sorry, I didn't do that.
Okay, it only hurt a little bit. My muscles are very sore. Because I'm flexing hard on bitches.
Meanwhile, we're really starting to shotgun these stars here.
It's his name. I named it Frogger. Because he's a jumper.
Yes.
My ship jumps better than Hunter's.
Tell him why.
What? Tell him why?
Tell him why your ship currently jumps better.
Because mine's better.
Hunter,
jumping right now.
Hunter over here in the background, like, defend me!
No, the reason his ship jumps further is because mine is currently decked out with all its doodads. If I really wanted to go farther than him, I could.
But he doesn't because he's afraid.
No, I'm not afraid. I just wanted to haul all my stuff to Colonia.
Yeah. things better. Do you want to?
At some point, I need.
Well, this
It's
was
hard when it's hard when everyone's like, "Oh, but your job's so far away. We're just unemployed." It's like I can
yeah, you do whatever you want, man.
figure it out.
I mean, this is more of a solo experience anyway. Like me and like, it really is. Like even in the multiplayer universe, it's kind of you're kind of off on your own.
Yeah.
The FPS should turn that around, actually.
Exit destination confirmed.
Well, I feel like it's
Arrival
going
in
to, but also
5,
like
4,
not.
3, 2.
Oh, trust me, we're gonna have some fun with rifles. It's gonna be great.
As long as I get to kill you.
No, you don't.
Why not?
Because I'm better at you in FPS.
You are not.
I'm really good at FPS.
I'm proud of you for keeping yourself in.
It's cute.
Matches the rest of our house that is destroyed with such
We got a lot of cactuses.
cactus. Well, not just cactus, succulents.
They are a type of cactus.
You have a lot of
No!
cactuses.
It's like the square rectangle thing. All cacti are succulents, but not all succulents are cacti, though. Cactus is a type of succulent.
Adjusting for jump.
No!
How about that?
Don't make me get that other one. I'll ram the really fucking sharp one up your ass.
Jesus
The really
Christ.
violent one.
Oh, the ball one?
Yeah, the
Oh,
really
that
sharp one. The one that's really fucking long and heavy. That cactus is painful.
Yeah.
When I had to move that to a new planter, it stabbed the shit out of me. Oh, it's a big... Cacti are the don't fucking touch me plant.
They
Like,
feel.
yeah, they feel, but they're still the don't touch me plant, so they're gonna stab no matter what. They don't want nobody touching them.
So?
Me like lemon. I put so much in his bowl.
And then you got Gandalf over there who didn't fucking eat anything because he hasn't pooped in a week.
We did eat some of it.
How old do those guys get, anyway?
That I got.
Hey Bob, how old do bearded lizards get?
That's the thing. They'll say like at the pet store 8 to 10 years, but with good care up to 12, and with fantastic care up to like 15. But then I hear stories of ones living to like year 20. Weird.
It's like my cat.
But
I had a
I
cat
think I got you
that lived to 21 years old.
With that was a blue crayon.
My cousin's cat was like 26.
Jesus.
Little princess.
Some obnoxiously huge number like that. God, that cat was old.
Cats aren't meant to live that long.
That was an old ass cat.
That's why I had to say it's very important to stream. It's the blue.
We don't free it enough.
Good lord.
See, Shane, you should have flashed the money I gave you.
Well, I literally had to keep specifying each one, like, the two people in my home threw money at me because I was going out anyway to go get it for them, and my dad had to get it too. Like, you know, I'm a fucking scalper. Why would I do that?
Alright, Hunter, I'm jumping into the next system and I gotta go to the washroom.
Okay. I kind of want to go to the bathroom anyway, so we might as well.
Pause the
just-
recording, bathroom break.
Okay, awesome. Hey, we're back. I couldn't find the visual effect you were talking about.
Alright. Let me look it up.
Oh, you're gonna... But we're back from break now.
I got it.
Alright, whatever you say. Says I couldn't find it. wasn't on YouTube. I don't think. Yeah, I kind of only watched one video and then got bored.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hull integrity is within limits. All other systems are now at normal.
Fuel scooping.
Alright, screw it. Skip this one too. Cram cookies in my mouth.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Like, I saw a clip in, like, I don't know, a mine shaft or some shit, and then
Jumping
I
to
was
next
like,
system. Interstellar velocity at maximum.
Yay, interstellar velocity is at maximum.
Hull integrity is within limits. All others.
Problem is, this leg of the trip isn't hauling nearly as much ass as it should be.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Look at all the shit you discovered. Except you didn't, probably.
Warning. Taking heat damage.
Because we're on a really stupid route. And God, we are burning this ship a lot. Oh my God. Hey, you want a Mentos?
Frameshift drive
Or you could just not answer me, doesn't matter.
So I don't want a Mento. Sorry, I'm looking at some stuff.
You're trying to find the clip.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
You'll never find it.
I'm looking through reaction videos right now.
You'll never find it.
Vectors.
I found it. Alright.
Shit.
Fast to the light velocity reached.
I will have a Mentos.
Hull integrity is within limits. All others.
That's the thing we packed for this trip. There's like 87,000 packs of Mentos down in the cargo bay. I just didn't add it to the manifest. They're not gonna care if a couple hundred of those go missing.
fuel scoop disengaged.
You folks at home can tell us how much you love Mentos by, sharing various old Mentos commercials.
Frameshift drive charging.
Tell all your friends. Except don't, you'll be a loser.
4, 3,
Course adjustment.
Unless you prefer it that way. I don't know. Maybe just some people prefer to be a loser. Not me.
fuel scooping.
See, I am not a loser.
No, you're not.
Well, thank you for agreeing with me. Thank you for your colorful, wonderful commentary all throughout.
I am
this-
literally in the middle of doing a thing.
all throughout this.
Frameshift drive
Me
charging.
bumble fucking over some goddamn commentary. Let's fucking learn about.
Man.
3, 2, 1.
Reincarnation.
Fuel scooping.
Just as soon as I figure out how to maneuver this and read this book at the same time. It's very difficult. Huh. Small star system.
Oh my god, there it was.
What? You gonna send it?
Yeah, I got it.
Alright. We're gonna take a quick break here while I go to look at that copyright and whatnot. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. It just looks like the effect they use for the Predator from
Predator, exactly. Why would
I
they do that?
don't know how or why that's supposed to make him look like he's going really fast.
Leaving system.
Exactly. He's just a fucking guy, just in the fucking corner of the screen.
I wouldn't say it's a bad effect. Maybe it's the wrong effect.
It's the wrong effect. Like, that was my point of it. That's why I called it a bad effect, because it's the fucking wrong effect for that.
I should fuel the ship.
Like, they literally had to get an extra in, put him in a green suit, have him run through the forest for a second, and then do all that post-editing just for that effect, where I'm just like, just put a screen blur and shake a fucking bush. That's all I needed.
Perfect. My vision is complete.
It's like, the thing was, in the beginning of the episode, there's this scene, right? And then a shadow flicks, like, for three frames on the back of a tent, right? And you can see the shadow for 3 frames. And it's fast. And that's how they figure out what they're dealing with, right?
Yeah. Wendigos are known to be fast.
And so they did all that. Why is it the Predator? Why is it the Predator, and why does it scream at them immediately after, and they're just like, ah!
Wendigos scream?
They do.
Wendigos
But, like,
scream
why does
real. Actually, that's one of their main things.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, why if it's not a speed demon and the Predator and it's invisible, why do that? Why would it show itself? You know? Unless that's not what the plan was, and it's just supposed to be really quick.
Maybe it's just clumsy. It's like a bumblefuck. You don't know.
I mean, when you see it fucking walking, when you see it fucking walking in the mine shaft, yeah.
So it is a bumblefuck.
Sure. I still don't think that justifies the effect.
No, it doesn't. That was the Predator from Predator.
That was the Predator. That wasn't the fucking Wendigo. That wasn't something fast. That was the fucking Predator.
That's an entirely different cryptid. That's not even a cryptid.
It's kind of cryptid.
Predator is not a cryptid.
Might as well be a cryptid.
Why would it might as well be a cryptid?
Because of how the Marines talk about them. It's like, oh man, you see those flayed bodies? What is that? And then they're like, I think it might be a Predator. And they're like,
oh, it's
Predator?
like a...
No.
Maximum
It's
velocity.
like a... It's like a lizard man.
Hull integrity
A
is within
really
limits.
bad B
All other
movie
systems
called
are at
Attack
normal
of the
levels.
Lizard Man. And it's just this man that looks like a lizard and nobody could seem to kill it and bullets don't affect him for some reason.
You can see the reptoid.
What? Just a moment. That's an ammonia
If
world.
you look real close, for 3 frames, you can see the reptoid.
I don't know what a reptoid is.
I think it's supposed to be what people think the lizard people that control the world government are.
I'm more worried about the people that think all these murders are some kind of Jewish plot.
Yeah, I'm worried about those people too.
Temperature critical.
That is some serious mental gymnastics to get that conclusion.
Those people are not well, ladies and gentlemen. And on that terrible disappointment, it is time to end this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button really hard with your head. We're getting there. Slowly.